So this M here, Dr. Robert Lanza, MD, he wants to know if death exists. Now, as a medical doctor, he's familiar with death. The body dies and it's over. But he's not talking that he's talking in terms of there might be a soul. Now, this is theology. He has no expertise in that. And maybe that's why he asked the question. And do we have a soul as such? And the answer is no, because many people pray, and even Billy Graham saying that the deceased would be in heaven depends on if they like the person or not. So they're saying that the body is in the grave, but the soul is in heaven. But do we have a soul? And the answer is no. Can electricity light the bulb? Just can we see electricity illuminating without a bulb? No. And the situation is that it's the bulb and electricity that make it right. So that in the beginning, when God made man, He took the dust and He formed man, and He breathed the breath of life into man, and man became a living soul. So that man did not possess a living soul; he became a living soul when life, the breath of life, meets the body. Now, that was the initial creation, but now procreation happens. It's almost the same thing. If when a baby is born, of course he'll be breathing, technically through the umbilical cord while, in gestation. And so, at birth, if he doesn't get a slap in the butt and start breathing, he's going to die because the umbilical cord is cut. And so, people saying all kinds of stuff. They have sex with demons. Demons are neutral. They don't have sex. They don't have sex. When we get to heaven, we'll be like angels, no sex. Talking to the woman who, they use this illustration of a woman marrying 7 brothers. And when they all then get to heaven, whose wife she's going to be? The Bible says she's going to be nobody's wife because there'll be no marriage in heaven and marriage in heaven. And there's no sex in heaven. And so, we don't have a soul. We are the living soul. As I say, thanks, Dr. Lanza for asking the question, to give me this opportunity to let you know that you're familiar with the body is ceasing. Just, stop living and dead, and then there's no soul that's going anywhere. Some people said that they had a near-death experience and they came up from the body and they saw the body in the bed and all this stuff. I mean, that's just fantasy or reality for them, and that they're mixed up with Satanism, and so the mind is playing tricks in it. But we don't have a soul. We become a living soul when they get that smack on the butt, or while, because while in pregnancy, I don't think you don't deal with soul there. Because, it's breathing, etc. But the spunk and that gas for air, that is, the person becomes a living soul then. Well, they were living all along, but they could die at birth. So when they get a spunk and they, breathe and they go on, it's a different ball game right here.